I am really honored to be able to share a proclamation today for a company that makes us proud here in Montgomery County, really beyond our ability to capture that in words. United Therapeutics is a company that was founded through a mother's love for her daughter and a pioneering entrepreneur who knew that there was a cure, or at least there was a therapy, I should say, that could be found. And she sought that out, and she took that therapy. She took a molecule to trial, took a trial through the process, and built a company that today is leading scientific miracles. You heard recently about the success of United Therapeutics with a lung transplant, and you may explain that a little further. But initial success, and this company, because there is no cure for pulmonary hypertension, lung transplants are the only cure, is my understanding. And so this company has decided that rather than allow a disease to be uncured, that it will invent new ways to transplant lung organs. And that is happening in downtown Silver Spring. Here at the council, we get to do the essential, although seemingly mundane task of conforming the zoning code to the needs of scientific breakthroughs by allowing buildings to be developed that have the right floor plates and ceiling heights and so forth. But that's our role in the process, and we're proud to play it. So we have with us Paul Mahone and Stedman and Rob Breslaw, and we're so grateful for the service of this company. And I will now invite Paul to share some reflections. Thank you.
Hans, that's fabulous. Thank you so much. It's an honor. Thank you, everyone. I want to thank the Academy for this award. You love me. You really love me. All right. Well, that's Sunday. Sorry, that's Sunday. I'm getting ahead of myself. But we're thrilled to be here. We're absolutely thrilled to be here for lots of reasons. One, can we just pause on the fact that we're live?
Yay,
people, you can see me, not the Zoom issues. We've got people live for the business of the people happening. So this is very exciting to be back. Let me introduce my colleagues with me. So we heard about Dewey Stedman, who runs investor relations and also communications. And we also have Rob Breslaw, who's one of the rock stars in our commercial real estate group. So we're thrilled to be here. I would say, I guess there's like two reasons, right? One is, yes, we're a public benefit corporation. But 27 years ago, when I faxed the articles of incorporation for UT, from my little fax machine, which I still have, for the museum, we chose Montgomery County, right? It's a choice. Where are you going to start? Well, you go anywhere. We went here. And why? Because we knew that all of the conditions that would make us successful were here. That everything we needed to be successful was here. Sure, you have to work hard, you have to have some luck, you gotta do lots of things, but the conditions you need to be successful were right here. And we've become successful because of it. 27 years in June, we've now got 5 FDA approvals. We have 7 phase 3 trials going on. And as Hans mentioned, we're also pursuing the manufacture of organs to create an unlimited supply of transplantable, tolerable organs. And not when you're very, very sick or very sick and on a list and you fall off a list, but when you need them. And we're making great progress. And there's no engineering laws that need to be, discovered or workarounds. It's all known. The science is known, and it really is just an engineering challenge. But we're going to do this in Silver Spring. You mentioned the porcine lung, which was University of Maryland Medical Center, put one of our lungs in Dave Bennett from Hagerstown. And 60 days he lived when he was very, very sick. The FDA on New Year's Eve said, go ahead and give it a go. But he was so sick, but it worked for 60 days, and we got lots of great data, and that's what he wanted to happen. But pigs aren't the answer. The best answer is 3D printing an organ with your own cells. And the excitement there is a human-to-human transplant needs immunosuppression. a pig-to-human transplant where the genes have been modified needs immunosuppression to not be rejected. The body says, that's foreign, get out of here. So you have to work on that issue, and science has made great strides. But using your own cells to make organs, which we're doing, no immunosuppression at all. So you don't trade one disease for another. And we're doing that in Montgomery County, and this county, from top to bottom, left to right, 360 has been so supportive of, what are science fiction ideas? What are big challenges? What are things that have never been done before? And this county's willing to say, go. How can we support you? And that's a big difference, and that validates everything, which is why I'm thrilled. And one of our FDA approvals, for example, is for neuroblastoma. It's the deadliest pediatric cancer. So 600 babies and small kids get this disease. For 600 patients, that's it, in the US, our drug will save the lives of 50% of them, save their lives. And that's what's important. And we're doing that in Silver Spring too, where we make unitoxin. So when we converted to a public benefit corporation from a C corporation, that means for the first time we're legally required to run our company for all of the stakeholders interested in our company's welfare and impact, and not just our owners, the shareholders, not just our financial owners. And so we take that very seriously. We think about the environment as a stakeholder. And when we do, we think about sustainability and how Montgomery County supported our effort to build the world's largest net zero building in Silver Spring. Produces on-site all the energy it uses, and it also is a functioning laboratory and office building. We were able to do that here because of that commitment. But also employees, right? Employees are stakeholders as well. And so we definitely want to encourage, an exuberant, diverse group of Unitharians, as we call our employees. Culture is everything. The culture of an organization is everything. There's the old line, culture eats strategy for breakfast. No, it doesn't eat it for breakfast. It eats it all the time. Culture is everything. And so we try to instill in our employees in downtown Silver Spring, with all the amenities of the community, innovation, enthusiasm, creativity. And we're able to build a wonderful group of people who believe in that. And so we're thrilled that we can be a PBC, the first biotech or pharma in America to convert publicly traded, to be a publicly traded PBC. Our shareholders voted against their own interests to say, yes, that's the right thing for this company to do. And we're thrilled about that. This moment right now is wonderful. A proclamation, thank you. This time we're in is exciting. Things are happening. Things are happening in really exciting ways. And this county, which is embracing that opportunity, right? Embracing that opportunity to bring the public benefit that we're doing with our company to the ultimate public benefit of residents of Montgomery County. So the second reason I'm thrilled is basically recognizing that we're in the room where it happens right now. This is the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I don't want to pay any royalties. But just to finish, we're in the room where it happens, which is to say, this council is as innovative with what it's doing as we're doing with the crazy science ideas and the ways to reduce suffering and save lives. This county is doing with legislation, all right? Just last month, the BioHealth Priority Headquarters legislation, this is a game changer. This is a game changer nationally and internationally for this county. It will invite companies like us with great jobs, interested in helping patients, and building the stakeholders in the community as well. So I think that's a wonderful thing. And then just last week we had the BioHealth, the credit system. Why am I blanking on the name? Assistant, the
move incentive.
The move, yes. So we have incentives for companies to come and enjoy the BioHealth Priority Headquarters benefits from last month. These are two huge things that have just happened, and they're trembling the earth with excitement over what's going to happen. I have no doubt this is going to be wildly successful, and I'm very proud to be part of the community here with a council that understands what it needs to do to balance everybody, to represent all stakeholders, and to build for the future in a sustainable way. So thank you very much. Do I get that proclamation?
Yes,
or is that
yes. Well,
okay.
Yes. Well, first of all,
I got to bring something home.
Yes. we're just so grateful for you and the leadership of your company, Martine, and your amazing team. And it's just we're grateful that you're here, and we're going to do everything we can to support you. Montgomery County is behind you 110%, your company, and we will work with you to save lives. So I'm reading the proclamation, which is, again, recognizing the company for its commitment to become a public benefit corporation. Whereas, founded in 1996 by Martine Rothblatt in Silver Spring, United Therapeutics' mission has been to find a cure for pulmonary arterial hypertension and other life-threatening diseases. Toward this goal, United Therapeutics has successfully gained FDA approval for 5 medicines, is conducting new clinical trials, and is working to create an unlimited supply of manufactured organs for transplantation. And whereas United Therapeutics converted to a public benefit corporation following a 2021 vote of its shareholders, making United Therapeutics the first and only publicly traded biotech or pharmaceutical company to take the form of a PBC. And whereas PBCs are intended to produce public benefits and to operate in a responsible and sustainable manner, and whereas United Therapeutics' public benefit purpose is to provide a brighter future for patients through the development of novel pharmaceutical therapies and technologies that expand the availability of transplantable organs, which United Therapeutics will pursue while providing shareholders with superior financial performance and its communities with earth-sensitive energy utilization. And whereas United Therapeutics' ongoing commitment to sustainability is evidenced by the 2018 opening of its Unisphere on the company's campus in Silver Spring, the world's largest net zero commercial building that renewably generates electrical and thermal energy on site with no carbon footprint. And whereas United Therapeutics' commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion has been a core attribute since its founding, with 5 of its 12 directors identifying as female, 3 as underrepresented minorities, and 1 as a member of the LGBTQ community. Moreover, 47% of its management team identify as female and 29% as racial or ethnic minorities. And whereas United Therapeutics' commitment to its 950 employees located in its Silver Spring co-headquarters and around the world is demonstrated through its market-leading employee benefits and culture of inclusion that encourages irreverent creativity. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland hereby congratulates United Therapeutics for its conversion to a public benefit corporation presented today and signed by the Council President and myself. Thank you so much.
Hans. Thank you.